the big one, hit this week. And man, we saw this coming a mile away. So I want to show you, and I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Everybody's talking about the new guy. I mean, everybody's tweeting about this new guy, right? He's got 20 million streams now. He's playing guitar. He's in the woods. He's singing country. Have you heard about this new country guy? Let me show you in case you don't know him. Oh, kill it, please. That is like the worst thing. It's so unprofessional. Yeah, it's still not killed. And why is my volume acting like this? See how sticky this is? Are we done? Here's the new country guy that everyone's talking about. Oh, and now that crashed at the same time. Tick, tick. Just crashed, Jules.
Oh, my God.
And I'm not seeing it here. Okay. Have you guys heard the new country guy? This guy. Oh, wait. Wait, what? Oh, this is not him. This is not him. Okay, that must be the wrong video. So, yeah, well, this is a guy in the woods playing guitar. Okay, hold on. This has got to be him. Oh, yeah, it's this lake here.
When the roll is called on high,
wait, what the fuck?
Won't be naming me.
But this is a guy in the woods playing country music with the guitar, and that is the same. We must just have the wrong clip in here. Hold on, let me find. This has got to be it here. No, this is him. What the fuck? Another guy in the woods playing guitar. What the fuck's going on here? None of these are him. This is the third one that's not him. Very similar. Hold on, this must be him. Let's see. This has got to be it. What the fuck? These all... This isn't the guy either that we've all seen. Okay, hold on. There's got to be. This is him for sure. The authentic, unique. Oh, wait, this is him. Here he is. Here he is. Oh, I'm so sorry. There's just so many guys like this.
Selling my soul, working all day.
So yes, this was a prank to show you that this is not unique. This is not authentic. This is not new. I've been following all these guys for years. Thank you. That's very hard to do because a lot of people thought that we were experiencing actual technical problems with the show, but no, here he is. What's this asshole's name?
Oliver Anthony.
Oliver
Music.
Anthony Music. So very interesting, right? Why were there so many of these guys? Well, because it's fake BS. It's nonsense. And really, if you posted this or if you saw someone post this week, that person has exposed themselves as an idiot. A numbskull. A Moransky. Yeah, a lot of people talking about this guy. I fucking hate his guts. He's got a $699 Gretsch guitar. You haven't heard anyone talk about that. You haven't heard anyone show you the thousands of other guys that have been doing this because it's, in fact, a YouTube gimmick. So what's going on here is two things. First of all, the Hicks are so fed up with the woke, of course. And the Hicks in this country, that's what I call Josh Denny, Matt Walsh. The Hicks, the retarded Hicks, let's not, I get it. We all hate the woke. We all hate the left. We should hate all of them. Yes, you're right. Should hate the trans people, the woke, the left, the teachers, the colleges. At the very same time, you should hate Oliver Anthony Music. You should hate Matt Walsh. You should hate Jordan Peterson. You should kind of pretty much hate Joe Rogan.
But people just love this because it's so not political and so real and raw.
People have been really pushed, and they're very fearful. People can't do this by themselves. It's very scary to just stand there by yourself. So you got to pick. You got to run to one side or the other. That's not true. I haven't ran over to another side. I'm doing great. And I wish people would have the courage to stand there alone and not run over to these horrendous sides. just because they're so sick of the schools.
My boss makes $1.
If you're 5'3", 600 pounds.
I have that stuck in my head.
I mean, this is garbage.
In my head.
This is garbage, and I'll tell you what you're relating to here. First of all, conservatives haven't listened to music in 7 years. Unless it's like Limp Bizkit, you know, that's on their old playlist. They haven't listened to music. You know, I find music to be very important. That's why I put so much music on our show. Most shows don't feature music. Music's not important to most people. I think music is very important. And I think a lot of these conservatives, they've dug themselves into such a ditch that they can't let themselves enjoy any music. And, hey, I agree with them. I just said the other week, there's really no music for guys. This could be more of the issue.
Well, there is.
Well, hold on. There's really no music for guys. That's why I'm out at the Eras Tour like a fucking flaming homo. Because there is no music for guys. You're right. And it really is hard to support these musicians who might be flaming homos, right? Left-leaning. There's nothing sicker than a left-leaning flamer, right? You're right about that. But there's also nothing more cringe and disgusting than a right-wing homo or a flamer and I understand people go, but the left is worse. Could be, but that doesn't mean you hang around with second best worst. You know, you don't need to hang out with any of these people. Why are you so afraid? But what I think's going on here is these people haven't listened to music, and then you see all these right-wing people posting this song, and all of a sudden they're a fan of music. It's not political, they're a fan of music. Okay. And I don't even believe that. I think what's been going on is that these people haven't listened to music, and the music they've been hearing has been background music. It's been very compressed. You know, they're just hearing the top 40 hits, and it's really not doing anything. This is the first time they heard music that was not compressed. I mean that in the fact that it's raw, right? It's just guitar and vocals, and not just vocals. It's reverb. A very, very nice reverb. My take on this is that people are not responding to this because of politics. They're not responding to it because it's good music. They like the reverb, but they don't know how to articulate that. Here, I'll show you. Listen to this.
Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think.
Wanna know what you think.
And they don't think you know, but I know.
Kill him. This is a homo hick from, what do they call it? The Appalachians. We're not running over to Appalachia now because we're sick of binary. Sorry. We're not running to the hills from the show Justified Season 2. We're not hanging out with him. We're not hanging out with Hillbilly Harry. Sorry, guys. I'm not letting it happen. You can't run this far up. Trust me. You want to go to Appalachia with him in the fucking Deer Hunter's treehouse? You want to sit up there with him?
Look at that scary house. That's like Hereditary up there.
You know, all these guys also have the same mic. I don't know. I can't identify the mic if someone can. I ran and I looked really quickly. I wanted to know what guitar this was because it's so clean. I don't know any hillbilly that's got such a clean guitar with brand new strings, not a scratch on this guitar. My guitar, I got 100 guitars. They're all scratched to shit. They're brand new.
You'd think a real working man.
A real working man. And guys, the working man sucks. We gotta stop. Troops suck. The working class, the big fat fucks, they all suck. Just because we hate the left and we hate being told that we can't say the N-word doesn't mean we like swamp trash like this. I wish this was gator trash. That's nice. I like gator billies. I like the people from Florida. I like the people from that's New Orleans. I don't like this. This is fucking trash, and you can't run over to this side because you think they've censored you. I am making a wonderful living I don't understand what the problem is. I mean, this is like the biggest lie in the world. You want to be on YouTube. You want to be affiliated with Disney while saying the N-word. It's not going to happen. It never has. You can say whatever you want in this country. You're not getting fired. They're not coming for you. Stop blaming your problems on cancel culture. And if you do get canceled, you get back up and you uncancel yourself. Sissy. You know how many times I've been canned, creamed, canceled, tarnished? You gotta stop and you gotta help spread my word. And the word is, I don't know, this guitar's too new. The shirt, what is this shirt? You know, you're fooled. This guy got a brand new fucking haircut. And it's not just using a clippers. A real working man would just use a clippers and do one length all the way around. This guy's got shorter on the sides, a little bit longer on the top. That's a national haircut from a real chain. This guitar is a Gretsch. It's $6.99. And here's something important about this guitar. And already this take has been worlds different than any take you've heard 1,000 times about this guy this week. This guitar you could buy right now at sweetwater.com. You could buy it at Guitar Center. For those people that don't know much about guitars, usually when you see a musician, you can't just like go buy their guitar off the shelf. It's out of season. You know, they make a guitar and then it goes away for a long time. It's like sneakers, okay? It's like sneakers. Yes, they have re-releases and stuff like that, but this guy's guitar, you could go to sweetwater.com, Guitar Center. You could buy this right now because it's this year's model. That's not very country. That's not very... You know what I mean?
You gotta at least have that guitar for 16 years.
Yeah, I mean... And again, I could show you again the thousands of other guys who do this. This is like a gimmick. This is a novelty. And to see people like... And we knew it when the minute we saw this come out, we said Joe Rogan. I can't wait to see him shed a tear when he sheds a tear over this. And of course, I was tagged on Instagram in a Joe Rogan post where Joe goes, man, you can't fake authentic. And this is it. Do you want to hear the lyrics? Listen to the fucking lyrics to this shit. And this is what makes me so mad. As a music fan, you're letting this be the music you finally start listening to. This is what you're going to listen. And what's this going to mean for the great, wonderful world of country music? Does this mean now all country music is going to be politicized and now you could only like it if you're right wing? Does this mean country's going to get cornier than ever? And it's going to have all these cool... They're going to talk about cancel culture and country and all this stuff and about how that's going to ruin the genre. And then nobody's going to ever want to listen to it again for a very long time because it's going to be so corny. It's going to be so gay. It's like when Joe Rogan talked about the coronavirus for 3 years straight. Remember that? And the vaccine and corona. That's called gay. That's not what you want your entertainment. You don't want your arts talking about corona. You don't want your music playing this game. And listen to these words. So what you're responding to is the reverb. You're responding to, you just haven't heard music. You've heard compressed music coming out of Ubers. You've heard compressed music coming out of your laptop, all smashed together. Finally, it's breathing, right? And you're hearing music out kind of how I think it's supposed to sound, with some dynamic range. With some dynamic range. You're responding to dynamic range. You're responding to reverb. And if you're twisted like Josh Denny and Matt Walsh and those people, you're being a faggot. You're just being a faggot and you're hoping this song cheerleads your little confused little thing that you got stuck in.
This song has been stuck in my head all week, except for my version goes, my boss makes $1 and I make a dime, and that's why I shit on company time.
Yep. I mean, that could have been in the song.
And that's repeating in my head 24 hours.
This guy's not good. Go listen, go watch all his other stuff. It's not good. You know, and this is, you guys all hated Mac. Lean. Mac. Remember Logan Paul's Mac? This is no different than a Mac.
Now, there's a lot of debate about whether his beard is dyed. What do you think about that?
Let's see. Do they sell red? I mean, I've never seen them sell red beard dye.
And a lot of people are like, oh, I have blonde hair and a red beard, but I'm like, that red, though?
You think it's dyed?
I don't know. I just don't know.
I hate him. I hate this whole new jelly roll. It's like our musicians are getting way too ugly, by the way. There's enough people that could sing where, can we stick to the pretty ones, please? I really don't like an ugly singer or an ugly actress or an ugly actor. It's like there's enough ugly people in the world. Believe me, almost 100% of the public is ugly. I want my musicians being so hot that I want to jack off to them. Like it used to be. I want any singer, they need to be where you could jack off to the video, and they're basically a stripper. That's what it should be. We cannot let this trend grow. Watch this.
All that you do is your dollar ain't shit, and it's tax to no end, 'cause the rich men, 'cause the rich men.
All you need to know, I mean, Matt Walsh doesn't tweet about music. Josh Denny doesn't tweet about music. So all these guys tweeting about this, it's...
Every single one of them said...
It's like they need a cheerleader for their dumb little game that they've been playing. And every time somebody joins their side and helps, they're like, yes, this'll show America. Why are you guys in this gay fight? Gotta remind people, this is a gay fight that you're all involved in. And nobody's really telling you to stop with the fight anymore. There's really nobody like me who says you can't do any of this anymore. Nobody tries to make it any better. And you cannot let them take country music, a genre that I just started playing. I mean, I'm pretty much a country singer now. And now, when they hear my beautiful country voice, my new country accent, that I'm getting pretty good at it, now they're going to think, oh, that's a hate song. And I also make real hate songs. Life is like a...
But this is a different thing, okay?
I make the most racist song in the world. I was in the news. N-Bop, DuckTales. Ring a bell! So I've made the most racist song in the world, probably the most played racist song in the world. I mean, I've got over 100 million views and counting on N-Bop, the song I made. It's been used everywhere. High school football game, accidentally played it. We'll show you this coming up. So I can speak on racist songs. I make great racist songs. Kill All the Gays. Remember that song? And now I sing in a country voice. I don't want to be confused for some guy like this.
You should make a video like this out in the desert.
Playing N-Bop. And they should go, oh, we love it. It's got reverb. They're all poor like Obama. Let's just hear his lyrics as you can tell. Really stupid this is, and it's just so shameful that anyone would fall for something like this. Worse at guitar than me! Cheers, guys, to him.
I wish politicians look out for minors, and not just minors on an island somewhere. Lord, we got
That's just, I mean, come on. That's
I
not the
love-
corniest thing you've ever heard? Yeah, they're looking out. They didn't look out for the miners on Epstein's Island. They didn't look out for them. They're all dead.
I like how that part like trips everybody up, kind of like they don't
Yeah.
really know if they agree with that or not on both
Ethan
sides.
Klein even announced, he goes, there's this guy out there doing a song about sex trafficking. That's what you thought. I wish and you wish they cared about coal miners? Get a fucking life! That's what I mean. People are being fooled because of all the woke stuff and all the trannies on TV. Then they're fooled and go, yeah, coal miners, man, that's who's cool. They're not cool. They're covered in soot. They're poor. They're shit. They're trash. They're garbage. We cannot just start praising the poor now. No, I don't wish the government cared about coal miners. I'd actually rather them fuck kids in a temple on an island Way funnier story. And we're going to sit here and go, yeah, man, you know, that's what America needs. People to just really respect the coal miners and to be in the woods covered in dirt. That's what we're missing. How foolish you've become to think something like that.
In the street ain't got nothing to eat, and the whole beast milking welfare. Well, God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds.
Okay, so this was really weird, and I'm thinking about Jelly Roll going, love, love, love Anthony Oliver music.
Can somebody make an animation of Joe Rogan and Jelly Roll vibing to this together?
5'3".
And then when it says 5'3" and 300 pounds, they both look at each other nervously.
I was thinking about when he said 5'3". I'm thinking about Joe Rogan, thinking he's about to. When Joe Rogan's listening to this for the first time and he hears,
Well, God, if you're 5'3" and
I'm thinking Rogan's going, no, he's mentioning me. Like he's going to mention, because remember, they did that big sign writing in Los Angeles over the beach that said Joe Rogan is 5'3", the big airplane thing, right? Wasn't it Joe Rogan is 5'3"?
Yeah. That's his.
So when he says 5'3", I'm thinking of Rogan. So I can't believe Rogan should have been like, oh, I never heard the song. And then when I hear 300 pounds, I'm thinking Jelly Roll. And then I'm going, wait. Listen to this asshole. He's going, because all their friends are fucking 600 pounds. Jelly Roll, everybody in the South is 700 pounds. So I'm going, what are you talking about? You got two big fucking titties here. You're probably like 280. Oh, 5'3". So he was too scared to say, I hate fat people, which is what he should have said. I hate fat fucks of all living kinds. That's what he should have said. But no, he's like, if you're 5'3" and 300 pounds. So who's 5'3" and 300 pounds? Black women. So it's not all the white trash poor people that we just saw at the Jelly Roll concert who are obese, wearing their dusty ass, overwashed black clothes that are now vintage black from the washers. It's not them. It's 5'3" and 300 pounds. If you're 6'4" and 400 pounds, let's say, like all these guys, oh, that's cool. That's why I had to say 5'3". That's so cheap. What a fucking cheap ass way to get out of it. So you don't like short, little, fat black women. That's the real problem. Because who else is 5'3", 300 pounds? To me, that's just your people, the women on your side here. That's who I thought of first. Most black men are not obese. And the black women that are obese, you don't really see them that much, especially down in these woods. You know, you would think it was a black bear. Listen, I got more guns than this guy. I got more guitars than this guy. I got more heart than this guy. I make fun of people better than him. Okay. Just realize this, okay? This isn't coming from a place of haterade. This is coming from a place of, I mean, this is a dime a dozen here. This is whack. This is C-rap. Crap.
you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fun.
I don't like this capo. I don't like a capo. You play what the guitar gave you in E. You play in E. You don't mess with the tuning. You don't put on a capo. Do you know what a capo is? This thing. I don't even know how to use one. I've tried. Believe me, I got 600 of these capos lying around the house. I don't know how to use it. What are you trying to make the song higher? You sing in the register of E like it was intended, or you don't play. Sorry. Some guitar stuff.
Drowned, young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground, 'cause all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up.
Your dogs all have fucking ticks from lying in the tall grass. When's the last time they got a $600 vet bill? These half-wolf shit dogs. I'd like to go there and fucking lay down his dogs. You hear that? Lay them down and feed them. Proper food. Purina Pro Plan. Ages 7+.
Fuck, please don't play anymore. I can't take this.
We got it. We just got it.
No.
People like me, people
You know, and I should have bought that guitar for today, huh?
I know.
I should have got it. I didn't have time. I didn't have time. Well, there he is. Oliver Anthony Music.
Just
Remember, that is his name on Spotify, his artist name. Oliver Anthony Music is his official name. It's a really, really shitty name.
The worst part about him, I would say.
But again, this is here. You can see the channel here. This is a dime a dozen, and they do this every day. I wonder if this guy, is this guy upset that Oliver Anthony was the winner? This is a little too gritty.
Wait, go back to the channel. There was one guy that he should have been the one that blew up.
So, and that's so funny because everyone had access to this channel pretty much.
Okay, wait, keep going down.
Show me the guy that you really thought should have been the winner of the Hickville.
That one.
This guy?
No, the one.
This guy.
Yeah.
Listen to this guy. Wait till you see this. This is the one that. And how many views? 622. Oh, so everyone's getting a piece here.
Damn.
He's got 622K now. This is the new. But when you went to this page and you saw this, didn't you go, oh, it's not really that special when you realize that there's like 100 of these guys doing this same thing. And it really is the reverb. It really is the way that, and you know what it is too? Just thinking about this. It's outdoors, right? With that reverb, which is not really a it could be a natural reverb, but it's not. There's something to that. I'm going to have to call my guy at Sweetwater to see what that's about. But I really believe that you like reverb. You don't like the content. Here.
This guy is the one.
This is the guy who should have.
I made a phone call to my mama last night.
Oh, I'm crying. I'm just... This is so authentic. Oh. Why couldn't it have been him? I could have got behind this.
Never does anyway.
Now that's a voice.
Got back, moving my feet.
So yeah, anyone could sing. So let's just let hot people sing. That's my take on this. That's it. And if you've shared this over the week saying, oh, it's so authentic, you're all using the same word, authentic. It's because you have very, very little frame of reference for what's out there.
And it's like, Matt Walsh, if you're really vibing to something, can't you think of something cool? Since you're such a cool guy who knows it all, can't you think of something cooler to say than just the lib-ass word of real and authentic?
Real. It's so real.
Unique. Raw. They all said it's raw.
So raw.
It's like, guys.
You don't know raw. You don't know raw. Okay. Welcome to Redbar. Hi. I love that guy, that fucking hillbilly. And that's a real hillbilly. That's from the Appalachians. Go to his Instagram. He's posting pictures of the Appalachians on there. They're all doing Ethan Pepe. I mean, really fucking nuke those hills.